All right, guys, welcome back to Vienna. Oh, Italy. Sorry, not Vienna. My bad. There you go. So just hanging out. I'm going to be starting out. I'm just going to be. I know we got the wrong nation on the bottom player on the card scheme, but we're going to be fixing that momentarily. Do bear with us just a second. We'll be right back with that part. But yeah, sorry, just having some technical difficulties, but we're resetting now, so hold on with us. But the players should now be good to go and get started on round 5 of BCS Milan. Again, fantastic performance out of the players so far. And here we have an X1 Hartleru versus an X-Obe of Sagara. So not something you see every day here, especially with Hartleru going first here. You know, I was almost tripped out. I saw the trick moon sleeves. I was like, damn, milled on turn 0? That's crazy. Like, what a good player. No, it's certainly one of the more interesting lists we've been seeing recently. So, especially for Raito, you know, man's been on buff Sakura for months and months and months, and really does love the deck. So, you know, no matter how much the deck gets hit, some people will just kind of keep pushing through with it. So knowing that he's going to be able to search his grade 1, both of his weapons on turn 1 is actually really, really impactful. So one of the things we're looking forward to is I know we've got the new Shenri support, or the new Shenri clone that came out in set 10. The buff Sagura has been kind of on and off playing. We've been seeing a lot of, I believe it's Shada, her name is, the Blaze Maiden that can mill Trick Moon to eliminate the fact that it's now at 1, as well as the fact that obviously Cindy has kind of bumped itself up to 4 now. So a lot of thinning going on, and this list is on a little spicy tech card that I'm hoping to get to show you later on when it appears. But spoiler alert, you haven't seen it in quite a while in buff Sakura decks. And today we're going to find out that maybe those people have been wrong this whole time. But yeah, a lot of aggression coming out of buff Sakura, checking a crit trigger and going for the 18. And yeah, and Denzel goes, nah man, I ain't going to 3 this early, ain't no way, won't catch me like that. Yeah, gonna show us the immediate Tizcar. Really, really nice. Immediately gonna search out the Happy Toys. Reveals the Hartleru, such as another. Toys are made for children. And then he's going to continue to Energy Blast 3 and draw a card for the Tizcar. Again, Hartleru is a deck that doesn't run very many Tizcars, if at all, but if it's able to capitalize on those early, oh boy, are you in for a good time. And there you go, yeah. So we were talking about this earlier. So with the Avarice Resto kind of negating a lose condition for the deck, we've been seeing this come up more and more and more. So, you know, the Denzel is able to search something, and now he's going to do this here, so that in a couple turns when he needs to, he's got a free discard fodder for next turn, off of the order that he searched on the grade 2 ride. And then, realistically, he's just able to ditch it for free right now, so he gets a deck thin 1, then deck thin off of the order, and basically guarantee his 4 orders now, which is sudden. Because, yeah, like the thing is, obviously, you know, there's a lot of discourse about kind of how standard and premium are different from each other. And I'm of the opinion that there's just very different skill sets. So, for example, in standard, you know, if you're looking at even modern standard, you oftentimes tend to find that it's a lot more about like min-maxing and small decisions and like eliminating failed conditions. So a lot of time in premium, you'll hear things people talk about ceilings, and you know, given you're uninterrupted, what's like the most your deck can do, and how much can you really blow through people's defenses. But in standard, a lot of decks are at similar-ish power levels. They just do slightly different things, and their approach to winning the game can be a bit different. But they just have different lose conditions with different severities. So a lot of the skill expression and sort of deck design or like deck building mindset that goes into it is about mitigating those drawbacks. So, for example, with Hartleru, knowing that if you don't hit that 4th order, you probably lose the game or have a much harder time to playing through it, people just start opting running more Avarice Resters. You know, obviously, as a baseline, your ceiling does get lowered from it, but being able to do what you need to do every time you need to do it, there's something to be said for that. Going completely off topic, I actually love the new Buff Sagra's design so much. It looks so good. Like, just something about it just looks good. Yeah, seems so 5 pass, and that's going to be Elementaria. Yep, sounds good, brother. Solid rocks, brother. And he's going to swing straight into the Ray Guard and just pass turn. Knowing that, Hadler is going to be able to recoup that board, but it can't just yet. So this is the opportunity where you can capitalize on that, deny them the front row, force them to commit a big hand, not quite be able to make up for it because, well, mixture of your damage deny, that means they don't really have all the CB in the world, although in this case he does have enough to do what he needs. But being forced to call things from your hand means that you are more likely to not be able to guard the Buff Saga clapback afterwards, which is, I think, what Raito here is trying to set up for his opponent. Yeah, again, we do apologize for the sort of display at the moment. It's the Wi-Fi bitrate is very, very unstable at the moment, unfortunately. So again, we do apologize, but know that the VODs will be up this week. So please stay tuned and look forward to that. Yeah, and there we go with the Hunter building his board, moving to battle phase, and it's got the Shark there, but with the bear, unfortunately, that Shark isn't going to be doing a whole lot of restanding. So he's going to go for the 15 Vanguard swing. Buff Saga is thinking about it, because if you check a defensive here, you do more or less shut it down, and it's just that easy. Not only do you check a defensive, but you check the heal. 5 foot trigger, 5 triggers. Actually, like 5 checks, 5 hits. That's diabolical. Actually, criminal behavior. That's a 1, that's a 2. Oh my god. Actually criminal. 7 triggers and 7 drive checks. That's crazy. Man is out here fiending, bro. Hasn't even thinned 2 on the on-ride. That's crazy. And there you go. Buff Saga is going to immediately mill the sword and show an arm. Presumably, it's going to be the shield here, right? There you go. That's going to be the shield getting armed. Cards being drawn. And are we going to get the energy charge 1? Oh, he's taking on the revive. Yep, that's a Cindy. Puts to soul, adds to hand. And that's our Yugma Shard. Yugma Shard is going to Energy Blast 3. Discard a card from his hand and draw, or discard a weapon from his hand and draw 2 cards. And because his opponent's Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, he also gains plus 5k power. Shows the mace, pops the horse, very strong. Because mace, one of those cards that like didn't really come up much when the deck initially came out, but as tournaments went on, it's really starting to find its place. Because you used to run it because it was like a no CB arm, but now it's a back row pop in a format that really cares about that. So all of a sudden, it becomes really important to be able to have those kinds of cards. You know, yeah, gets a crit, pops 2. Just that easy. So like even there, that unit is going to be swinging for 36k. Yeah, it's going to be an arm as well. EB3. That's another Yugma Shard. Absolutely diabolical. Actually incredible. So each one of those Yugma Shards as well is 20k, by the way. So it's 20 in a deck that can really pump out those numbers. That's going to be a Vilelord. Yep. She does it again. Yeah, he just has it. Yeah, another sword. It's just that easy. Never mind, make him 25. Just that easy. That's what, 25, 33, 43? Takes it, yep. No defensive. That's 35. Goes, yep, that's good. Double play if you lost. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, bro. Not like this, man. Swings, yeah. He goes, yeah, you probably got this. Thinks that's a triple persona right in hand. Oh my god. Goes 1 pass, first check. Nothing, second check, nothing, third check. That's going to be nothing. But does that even matter? Yeah, there you go. Accidentally drops some damage. Puts that on, hits the double CB, double rear restand. 35. 43 even. And 35 might just prove to be just that little bit too much. That's going to be GG. Unfortunate, but, you know, sometimes, as Buff Sakura, sometimes you just see everything. So, guys, I'm going to have to go find you guys a matchup for round 6. 2 more rounds to go. Phenomenal top tables, actually. We got, like, 2 Katana World players in top cut, or in top 8 already. Oh, top 16 looking to be. I think they're like X1. I think April's doing pretty well herself. Surprisingly, lots of Lurus. The surprise of nobody. A lot of Ace Rugas. A couple of Nairos is doing really, really well. And let's not forget, apparently there's an Alfred running around as well. So don't go anywhere. We'll see what we can find for you guys in the next couple of rounds. Stay safe, take care, and we'll see you in just a few minutes. Take care, guys.